It is a People Station V103 and Middays with Elle. Happy Tuesday to you. Beautiful day here in the city of Atlanta. And I don't just love March because of all the amazing weather. I love March because this is by far and away the best playoff system, in my opinion, that exists in all of sports. March Madness, college basketball time. And, of course, the whole city, I believe, was on lock this weekend. I was on Twitter like the entire weekend watching our Georgia Tech basketball team just rip up the ACC tournament. So congratulations. We've got Paul Hewitt, head coach of Georgia Tech, and, of course, superstar Gani Lawal in the building, too. How you doing, babe? There we go. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Just amped and excited about a tournament. Ready to get this thing started.
Paul?
I'm just glad he's with me. I like bringing him everywhere I go, especially this weekend. I had him in Greensboro with me. Made me feel really good.
So you guys come into we're going to get into all of this, and I want you guys to log on to v103webmag.com right now as well if you want to see Coach Hewitt and Gani in the building with us. But, you know, just a couple of weeks ago, you're on the show a few weeks ago, Coach Hewitt, and it's so different. It's everyone is this team going to make it? This team is on a bubble. You know, they're so talented, but what's going on with this team? And what's going on with this team? And there's so many question marks, and can they do it? And you guys just absolutely ripped through the tournament. Was it the chip on your shoulder? Was it that you knew what you had and that it finally took all year to mesh together? Or what was it? Because you just looked great this weekend.
Well, we just knew we were a good team. We had a couple of bad breaks and played some bad basketball. We knew we were capable of playing better. And that's what you saw this weekend. Didn't come away with the championship, but I'm proud of the effort of our guys. We're getting ready to do something special. We're take it one game at a time, but we're really excited.
4 games in 4 days.
Yeah.
And it looks like you guys played your best basketball. How is that possible?
We just brought it together. Everybody knew we had one goal in mind, wanted to come away with the championship. We didn't, but we came away with good things. We played better. Our defense was great. Everybody stepped up, and we just stayed together. That was our whole motto throughout the whole weekend in Greensboro, just stay together.
Coach Hewitt, you know, you're looking at your team, and I hear a little birdie tells me that you, confiscated phones this weekend? You've got a young team. Why do that?
Well, you know, Gani made a great point. He said that they had some adversity throughout the year, and I think they realized that if we can just kind of get rid of those bad thoughts, the buzzer beaters that we lost, that they could really play better basketball. And what we tried to do this weekend with the whole phone thing was to try to take away the outside distractions and try to take away the outside opinions, if you will, on what you guys got to do. You should be doing this. And what was interesting, Elle, when I played college basketball, you're on the bus, everybody's in the back of the bus talking, chattering, this and that. And when I first got into coaching, it was like that. Nowadays with the text messaging, and the cell phones,
Twittering,
the buses are real quiet. And it was great for me on Thursday. We're driving back from shoot around before the Carolina game, and just to hear the back of the bus, the chatter, the guys just back there talking. I said, this is what we're looking for, and I thought it worked pretty well. I mean, it was something I suggested it to them. I said, but it's your decision, it's your team. You guys decide what you want to do. We talked about Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock. Everybody turned their phones in. And everybody turned their phones in after breakfast. And, I thought it worked out pretty well for the guys. And I think they enjoyed the experience, really talking a lot to each other over the 4 or 5 days. It
is a People Station V103. We've got Paul Hewitt, head coach of your Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, and Gani Lawal, superstar of your Yellow Jackets. But, Gani, you're the old guy as a junior on the team. Yeah. What do you tell, these young guys coming in this high-pressure situation? I mean, you guys knew this was your season that you were about to play for in North Carolina. So what do you tell them?
Well, first of all, they're not young guys anymore. They had 30 games under their belt or so throughout the season.
They're pros now.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit older in the game. But I just tell them to just keep your head, stay poised in all situations, and just listen to Coach. Coach will never lead you wrong. I know we all sometimes as young guys think we know everything, but just follow Coach's lead and work hard, and that's the main message.
They think they know. They know everything.
Right. And that's what I was about to ask you. You said that you told the guys it's your team and your decisions. Do you give them a lot of leeway to make those decisions? Do you allow them to seek out who's going to be their leader?
Quite honestly, I think that's what you have to do nowadays. I think there was a time when what you said went, but I think these kids have so much information at their disposal now. They have more opinions. And as a coach, you've got to be rigid in some areas, but you got to learn how to give in other areas. And I think there's certain things that are non-negotiable in terms of how we're going to play things defensively, and maybe the point of emphasis on offense, even that maybe be a little more rigid. But I think in terms of the management of the team, I think you have to involve the players more.
It is a People Station, V103. We're going to take a minute. We're going to pay some bills and take a commercial break. And when we come back, I'm going to talk to Coach Hewitt and Gani about some comparisons of this team to another team here in Atlanta from just a few years ago. Of course, we've got the NCAA tournament coming up. This is for all the marbles. So they've got a big, big game happening on Friday. We'll get into that. If you've got questions, I know this is a city that rallies behind their teams. And at this point, this is our only team that's playing for something real right now. So 404-741-WVE if you've got questions for Coach Hewitt or Gani Lawal, y'all hit us up. It's the People Station at Middays with Elle. Make sure to log on. You can see us live. It's V103.